Tricked you, Brantley. We're live here in Coffee Talk Land. Here. Oh, fuck.
I live. I'm alive.
What does it mean, failed to determine content classification?
What? In stream?
Hold on one second. What the fuck does this mean?
Is this some in Coffee Talk or something? I need your side stream when you have the chance.
It's telling us
dealing with things.
I think we need. It said, what the fuck? Hold on. Hold on, I'm reading this thing.
Okie dokie. Fortunately, we need some.
Hold on, we need to set content labels apparently.
What would that include? Content warnings or?
It says, hold on. Where the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. Where's edit stream settings on this nonsense? I gotta say. Yeah, yeah, apparently we gotta label our content classifications for mature rated games, sexual themes, drugs, intoxication, excessive tobacco use. Would you say that Georgie eating cigarettes is excessive tobacco use?
I would. No, I want to say he's kept it in moderation.
Because it says we have to do it, or we'll get in trouble. But I don't know how to do it.
Well, here's the thing. Cigarettes are legal.
Oh, I found it. I found it.
I don't know if they mean drug use as in, like that, or like if they don't count like
tobacco
alcohol.
Glorification. Oh, but
we're definitely not doing that. We're just normalizing eating cigarettes.
We should probably say we use significant profanity or vulgarity.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do that. Content that focus on sexualized physical attributions. Nah, we're not that sexy.
I'm assuming that one's for things like hot tub streams and whatever.
Do we do gambling on here?
No. Wait. I'm trying to remember if there's games we've played where like we haven't done anything like that, have we?
Gambling? No.
Yeah, where like there's like a mini game and we just keep like throwing ourselves in it. That's like a big
Gambling is actual gambling, like poker or fantasy sports.
Yeah.
So we're not using real money.
Yeah. That is like I've found a common Let's Player thing is like that at least one of the co-hosts has to be a little too vulnerable to gambling streaks.
All right. Intended for certain audience, may contain significant profanity or vulgarity. Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't played. Why does this say? Oh, because it's not. I was gonna say, why did it say we played in January?
Yeah, that's June 1st. It's been a hot minute.
I've been busy with vacation and then stuff involving my back. Getting old, it hurts.
All right. Who do you think we're gonna see this time? I imagine we're gonna see Riona again. We haven't seen her in a while.
We're already here.
Oh, that's right. We didn't finish a day last time. We were
didn't.
Still seeing Neil and, Silver and shoot, I forgot
Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda. Thank you. Alright. Let me pop this out. So I can moderate and watch at the same time.
Alright. Sounds like things are going very well indeed.
I think it may be time I tell you a little bit about this.
Oh, just so you know, you did get a new computer, so I don't know if your audio settings are going to be the same. So,
Yeah, so hey everybody, well, my mic is the same. Hopefully the computer wouldn't interfere too much with that.
okay.
Yeah, for anybody who, do we have anyone in the audience yet?
What'd you say? Do we? No.
We don't have any usuals or like vocal
Yeah.
usuals in the audience yet. But hey, for anybody who's here, good to have you here. If you do feel like checking in, let me know if my voice sounds appropriately scaled in volume. If I'm too loud or too quiet, we can go ahead and edit that. I tend to try to get close to my mic too in these, so that way if I need to speak in a tone of voice where I need to do something more hushed or high pitched or whatever, that hopefully it picks up better. So I don't know if that changes things. Just let us know if we need audio adjustments and we'll do it on the fly.
Hold on, I need to audio adjust you. That's my fault.
Yeah, I'll just listen to the stream right now. Grant, talk again.
Hello, it's me, Grant. I'm talking.
Yeah, I think we need you a little louder if possible.
Me? Louder? Easy.
Okay, that was better. So,
Oh, well, because I wasn't talking into my mic. I was looking away.
no problem.
All right. Do you sound
But yeah,
good?
I think we sound fine.
Cool. All right, Silver. But we wish...
sorry.
Oh,
There we go. You're fine. I just had to bring my
mm,
actual aim back up.
excuse
Go
me.
ahead.
But we wish to order a drink as well.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Amanda.
Our apologies, but the machine is having issues today. We'll let you know as soon as it's working again. Curious, the Earth drink making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable.
This is the most cursed fucking
Coffee machine?
Yeah, we're just like we've had power outages, we've had storms, and and then the coffee machines. But we've been out of ingredients. This is just a wild season for Chris Evil, I think.
I think it's because he bought it from McDonald's. He turned an ice cream machine into a coffee machine. This is a land of contradictions. It sure is. I couldn't get kart racing out of my head. But do carry on, sibling.
Right, so I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of online dating.
You have Wi-Fi?
And it's been working really well. On average. There have also been some small issues.
Earthlings are strange. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes. Some Earthlings express their interest, but when you say hello, they never answer back. Well, in real life, saying hello is a starter for 99.845% of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous or breeding-oriented openers are favored. However, if an opener is entirely horned, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed. Horned. Yes, that is when prospective partners send up-close pictures of their horns. People do that.
Oh, yes. I think it would be fine after a bit of conversation. If we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. Horns can be really pretty, you know.
But it feels very strange when that's the first thing they do. Before they even write a single word.
I can imagine. And then some Earthlings express interest, but after reading a joke that is statistically funny 99.908% of the time, they answer with a sad face and block communications.
Hit him up with that knock knock joke.
Hey, knock knock.
Who's there?
But
But who?
fuck you. Gotcha.
You could have carried that. Come on.
Yeah, I could have. Funny for you 99.908% of the time. Yes. Fortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient.
Hey, Grant.
Yeah.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Damn it, hold on, never mind.
Damn it, hold on, never
I can
mind.
figure
Who?
this.
I can figure this out. Who?
I ditch, I run away. I was trying to compose something of along the lines of I was trying to link into but this hurricane, but I realized that it would be but who instead of but what but this hurricane. It was gonna be too much of a stretch, so I'm bailing. Okay, back to it.
Amanda has been spending a lot of time on the app. And it started to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people. Especially Pearl.
We prefer Laurel. Her facial features are more symmetrical. But Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling. This Picasso fellow.
It's just... She sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about other people a lot. I don't think she's been very lucky in return. But she's very funny and curious of everything, and her smile.
Please desist. We can sense your hormones boiling. Eh. And she's the person you might be getting a date with?
I really hope so.
Finger guns.
Do you have a time and day for your date?
No. This is on a different topic. Please excuse me.
So I take it you have been enjoying your time on Earth, Amanda? Or not? No, we have been enjoying it, but we also see the limits of it. How do you mean? We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected, but our things are guarded. They have complex emotions, and they have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. We call this the curse of Babel. That makes them afraid of judgment and of hurt. It must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply. There is so much to let go of first. We should not live like that. You and the online networks were like a hive. Like a hive, but not a true hive. A true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others. I see. you don't think you could ever adapt the way Silver has. Silver is different. Even when he was part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he became such an amazing explorer. And that is why he made the effort to learn Earthlings' codes and behaviors. He did not want to understand. He wanted to experience. We are not like him. We'd like to seek knowledge on what is different from us. But once we have the knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy.
So find out, but not fuck around.
Yes.
See.
So Tangle and Whisper from Sonic the Hedgehog.
IDW? Yeah.
Game, right?
Well, there's a great way you can find out, Grant.
No, I know.
No, I'm kidding. That not explicitly confirmed, but might as well be confirmed. Yeah, they like the text and conversations between them basically, like they're more than buds, you know. Mm-hmm. They're gal pals. And then in a recent issue, they're walking and talking together, and they colored the there wasn't like a direct background. They just kind of did like a replacement color, and the color just so happened to be like the colors of the lesbian flag, Emily Gwen's version. Like that was like the order of gradients that were in the background. So it's basically it's not that Sega can say, but the people who write the comics are basically like,
because
you know,
I there's this thing from apparently the Bumblecast, which is Ian Flynn's podcast. He says they are, in his quotes, the super bestest of friends.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so there it is, directly from the horse's mouth.
The super bestest of friends. This is curious. It seems we are picking up some earthling instincts after all. It is a good thing that our data readings here should soon be complete. And Silver's on his way to getting a date. It would appear so. Who's here?
Silver's back.
Amanda, we have to go.
The feds!
Yep.
Again.
That call was bad news. The agent... Too late. Just hide behind the counter, quick.
Welcome to the protagonist view.
I want to see.
My voice for this guy?
Oh, it was something pathetic. But I would love to see Amanda trying to cram entirely underneath the bar counter, just like Tetrising into a position that can't be seen from there. I think it was like, I want to say that it was a true Benny Shep, whereas like Bailey's was like diverged from that because we found out Bailey's was cool. But I don't remember entirely. Do whatever you'd like. This could be an entirely different Fed, for all we know.
Good evening, Mr. Agent. We apologize, but our machine has been having issues. We cannot serve drinks at the moment. You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though.
Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but can't whatever this is wait for another night? I haven't finished my drink yet, and it looks like rain again outside.
You fool! The rain is the only weather this game knows of. Well, here's something that can't wait for starters. Barista, did you happen to find an ID card lying around? An ID card. Not that I can recall. No. Well, you haven't been the most trustworthy element. That would be argon. Argon is the most trustworthy element. So I think I'm going to look around for it. If it's all the same to you, dude, you do not have a fucking worry. Get the fuck out of here. Maybe it's fallen behind the counter. Let me check our lost and found drawer first. Would this happen to be it? Seems like an important shame if someone would lose it. Well, well, how astonishing. It was here after all. Sounds like my suspicions weren't entirely wrong, were they? It was an honest mistake. Before you make another honest mistake, I'd like to let you remember that I'm very good at my job.
That sounds like a very impressive job to have. What is it you're doing exactly?
Digging. Hold on, I gotta check my chill. Heh. Silver's my friend.
But you don't have friends, Mr. Agent.
Oh wait, no, it was a story. Wait, was it? Oh, I didn't like hides. Yeah, it is.
Darling, I could be behind your neck without you realizing it. What makes you think I actually need permission to enter a building? That's the most teleports behind you bullshit.
Hey, Agent, look, my vampire friend is talking exactly how you're acting. You stupid bitch. Get the fuck out of my bar.
My first online handle was Cold Steel.
We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them, which is why I've been coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that there may have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man?
I can say that I have. I don't come here all that often. But it's always seemed very above board to me.
Who did I just got another... Oh, fuck, Gala talk.
Gala.
Just Gala, why are you threatening people on Tomodachi?
Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? It seems that young people enjoy those as a pastime. There are very popular videos of them online.
I kind of like that Silver is describing it like if this guy has no idea what a prank is.
Yeah.
That maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise, my superiors will have my head on a platter.
But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best.
I doubt that. My boss is very hard on me. They're a bit obsessed with this alien situation.
Obsessed? Is it really that big an issue?
Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public peace. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know? It makes people feel unsettled.
I see.
Although the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing. God. That wasn't supposed to be romantic, but it does make it seem like the agent's hitting on it. Silver. At least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem.
Why so?
God, this guy's just like straight up telling his secret mission.
Yeah.
This guy's so lonely. For one, it just muddles things. No matter how much they try to look like Earthlings, they were born aliens, and aliens they will remain.
Brands. Metaphor.
But now they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean, you know? And where does it stop? What if some Earthling decided they want to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess.
Would it?
Anyway, the top brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know?
Well, we need to get your ass to a Comic-Con.
Oh, don't worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep the public safe.
He even gave his department name.
I see. So how do you go about detecting them, exactly?
That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes it all clear, right? No one can fake IDs. It's foolproof.
I do wonder, though, what is it? And I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth.
No, you're good. No harm in asking.
In that case,
This dude's like, oh man, this guy rules. Silver's so cool.
what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here.
They're just too hot. They're so sexy. I can't stand it.
He's just a chaser.
They all have different personalities, different looks. And for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle, and I see that no two people are alike, I'll admit that it makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away, but they feel an Earthling at heart, would they really be more different from the people who live in this city? Then the people in this city are different from each other? Or would they just be another version of an Earthling?
Hold on, Silver. I gotta check Tomodachi.
No reason.
Perhaps no less beautiful?
You know what? At the end of the day, I don't know. Nor do I care all that much. I just like oppression. Just trying to get the job done here. But you sure have opinions, don't you? Oh, whoa, You wouldn't happen to be friends with aliens yourself, would you? Now, surely that is. You do know that harboring illegal aliens is a crime. Well, lucky for me, I don't have a harbor. Hold on. My friends are... Oh, Lucas. I was thinking aloud. A lot of things happened lately, so I was just processing it. So is... What the fuck? What did you say, Lucas?
Is that why Hyde said teleports behind you? Hold on. What?
Oh no, does anyone think everything happened for a reason or not?
Oh,
No,
okay.
Hyde wasn't saying for anything. I think
Yeah,
Hyde
that
was
was
just
just
trying to
him.
be...
He's just funny
being-
post.
Yeah. What was that? Saved by the coffee. Just the coffee machine. It seems to have restarted now. That's a relief. Right. This is getting more suspicious by the minute. Stand aside. I'm going to conduct a search. Yeah. What the heck is that? That was Georgie. If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come once before. It looks like it might be hiding from another stray.
It's very cute.
It's also irrelevant to the current... Oh, drat. I have an emergency elsewhere. My boss needs his coffee order. But I'm not getting it from here. I'm gonna go to Starbucks, because I don't believe in shopping local. But if either of you think you're off the hook, you're sorely mistaken. You'll be hearing from me soon.
That dude had to have flunked out of Evil Genius School.
He's very fun to play.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Silver, you're trembling.
That's all right. You can come out now, I think, Amanda.
Well, we found this experience.
100% distasteful.
Actually, it was 40.235% distasteful, 20.834 scary, and 38.931% exciting. What's a Sasquatch going? There is no Sasquatch. That's
Chai tea.
yeah, it's chai means tea. Didn't you watch Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse? This year's greatest achievement in animation, Zed. God,
You should go see it. It's a good
you
movie.
go see it now. Why are you here?
What is the recipe for chai in this game?
Let's see.
Go to our
Brewpad.
Zed, you'll love it.
I don't know if we have. I don't actually.
Oh, we haven't.
We haven't
made it
discovered
yet.
it.
Must have done that in the previous game.
If you like,
Hey Zed, we accept Sasquatches here. Is it Sasquatches or is it Sasquatch for plural?
good question. I mean, in cryptozoology, I believe there's only one Sasquatch. Plural.
And we got him right here in chat. Yeah, I feel honored.
Sasquatch is.
Okay, by cryptozoology standards,
It's a Sasquatch.
So for a cryptozoologist, if you have like a singular errant species or like an apparition or something that's like abnormal like that, is it just considered like endangered on the premise that there's only one of them, or is it not even talked about in those terms?
I'm not entirely sure. Like, there's no actual, like, cryptozoology is not like an official science. Like, you can't get a degree.
Well, I know that.
I can't get a degree in it, which I really wish I could. But for
I don't know. I heard you could get it from Trump University.
hell yeah, Donald Trump right here giving me a cryptozoology degree. That's why
There's creatures out there.
um,
They're very scary. They're out there, folks.
I want them found. I think
We need them here voting. Count the votes, folks. There's Sasquatch in the votes.
so.
The voting left, folks. Okay, I'm done with this bit.
I think that, like, it's one of those things, like, I think it's one of those things where most cryptozoologists that are, like, actually, like, to bring back the whole, to bring back the whole, like, Disco Elysium talk that we never can get away from. You know, how they talk about, like, oh, cryptozoology is not necessarily the study of, like, cryptids, right? And you sorry, I saw the tweet. It's like finding, like, the fact that there are species out there that are hiding from us.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe.
So I guess on that pretense,
There's
you
multiple.
wouldn't be able to. Yeah, you'd have to assume that because there's no good estimate of how many there are, it's not ready yet to substantiate.
I actually have
they're
a
neither.
story. I'm still waiting on the Sasquatch movie. That's true.
Yeah.
There needs to be Sasquatch emojis.
That would be a legendary emoji, because you could just, like, pepper it in every now and then.
Yeah,
You
just,
have
like,
a sighting.
Just squatch it. So today I was talking to somebody about dinosaurs at my job, because I talk about dinosaurs at my job. And sometimes at my job, when I'm talking about dinosaurs, I get people who question me about how old they are. And normally that comes with the pretense that they don't believe the Earth is that old. But today I had this guy come up to me and he goes, "So how old are these things?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? Like how old they were when they died, or how old were they like relative to us?" And it's like, "How old are they relative to us?" So we have some T-Rexes, and I'm like, "Our T-Rexes are about 65 million years." The person I'm talking to, the dinosaurs have not spoke to me, and I say they're about 65 million years old, and he just looks at me and goes, "No shit." Like, he's like, "They're that old?" And I'm like, "Yeah, if you want me to really blow your mind, the sauropods we have, our long neck dinosaurs, are actually older. They're about 150 million years old. So we are closer to T-Rex than the T-Rexes to the long necks." And he looks back and he goes, "You're fucking kidding me." Wow. Like, he was just so astounded by the age of these creatures, and like it was such a pure moment of learning, and it was just great, because normally they're like, "Well, you see, how do we really know?" Nah, he was just like, "Fuck, man, Earth's old." It was great. All right, we'll continue with the video game.
Okay.
It is mind-blowing, Zed. One more mind-blowing Earth fact. Earth has had life on it since 3.3 billion years ago. So, like, Earth is about 4.4 billion years old. So we only 1.1 billion years of Earth's lifespan, there was nothing here. Which is a long time, granted, but comparatively, we've had life here so long. It's wild. What's really cool is that one of the reasons that woolly mammoths went extinct, there's a lot of reasons that woolly mammoths went extinct, but one of the main reasons woolly mammoths went extinct is because we killed the shit out of them. They were not easy to kill, but they were big. So the idea is, well, we can either spend a week tracking and hunting this caribou herd, or we can send like 20 people out to stab this big monster to death, and then we can eat it for 2 weeks. And that's what they did. They just stabbed the shit out of these mammoths. Obviously, they probably wouldn't have survived the ice age cooling down. I mean, warming up rapidly. But still, humans kill a lot of shit.
We got there first.
I apologize. This is just nerves.
We are truly sorry for this disturbance.
It's not your fault at all.
But should you be sticking around here, the agent might come back.
No. I lured him away, at least for now.
You did.
Although it's a good thing when the little cat came in when it did. It brought us some precious minutes.
What sort of earthling are you?
Zed says, "I had a great discussion / argument with my dad when I uploaded pictures of Lucy from the Field Museum," so I get it. Yep.
Yep. Oh yeah, Lucy's the
Australopithecus?
Australopithecus, yeah. Well, no, we're not from monkeys. Monkeys are actually another.
Are they a divergent species?
Well, okay, hold on. So, in case you ever wanted to know, if you guys ever want to know how I remember taxonomy, it's Kevin, please come over for gay sex, which is kingdom, phylum, class, order, genus, species. They are in a different order than us, maybe an infra order, because we are primates. Monkeys are primates, but we are great apes. Monkeys are not. Yeah, monkeys aren't even really that close to us in the grand scheme of things. Like orangutan, though, you can't tell me you look at orangutan and be like, oh yeah, I feel that. You ever see an
Look, they have
orangutan?
the soulful eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ever see an orangutan crunch put a full apple in its mouth and just... God. Man.
I don't know about you. Yeah, it's very, very human to me.
No, man. Every time
I think most commercials about food fall somewhere in that sentiment. Oh yeah, if evolution's real, why they're still monkeys?
'Cause they're a good
I like that
band.
you capitalize that like the band.
I think he spelled it like the band.
Yeah.
Great apes are dope. Love them. Every time I see a person pick up their kid at my job, just like by the arm and just like sling them over their shoulder, I'm like, dude, we're so much apes. It's just like that's what apes do, and they're like, all right, kid, I'm sick of your shit. They just grab them and throw them over their shoulder. We do the same exact thing.
You see a parent and a child, and you're like, you remind me of a band and great primates in general.
We see. Do you speak cat? We can feel the earthling's intent better than usual. It's expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone.
Zed Lincoln might be an orangutan whisperer. Just theory crafting here.
I feel all out of sorts.
Is this machine really working again? It is indeed. Then make us a drink, and one for Silver as well. The same should be fine for both. Just make it hot and comforting. And what would you like, sibling?
I think I need some sweetness right now.
You got it. It is. I don't think it's...
anything's anything is included in Harry Potter, in my opinion.
I think the fact that I don't know if that's how you spell parcel tongue, but it just made me realize that like you can also say like parcels are like packages.
Yeah.
Package tongue.
It's how you talk to your local USPS delivery person. You know, I don't know that there's a skull back there, but it's sure there. You know what? Now that you mention it, there is sort of a natural what do they call it? Rorschach test. A feeling of like the spatial patterns. So yeah. Okay.
I would really appreciate a hot, very sweet and comforting drink.
Do you want me
see,
to
I have
look
this.
up on
I
the-
have this blue tea biscuit. This blue pea.
There's so much fucking blue to get rid of.
God, it's so blue. That's not sweet. Probably okay. All right. Comforting. So probably choco powder. That's not sweet, is it? The choco the. So maybe we start with choco powder. Very hot, very sweet. Comforting drink? Maybe some milk? This sounds like it'll be terrible. Like blue milk. We haven't done blue milk before. Is there a skull in that glowing helmet? Yeah. It does. You're right. It does not. You're right. I think chocolate doesn't give warm, so maybe we need. It really bothers me that you can't do coffee and chocolate to make a mocha. That is like the one thing about this game that pisses me off. All right, cinnamon makes it warm. Okay. Maybe we do chocolate, cinnamon. That's warm.
Give it a try. I'm still trying to find the guide from last time. Pictures of...
This looks gross. I'm sorry. This is garbage.
It just looks tepid, that's all.
Just like this fucking, like, I made you chocolate. Maybe. Yeah, the thing is, Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not cocoa powder. Maybe it's coffee, honey. Comforting. Coffee, honey, cinnamon? It's not hot.
Okay, I do have I do have a guide prepared in case.
God, this is so bad.
I think this is the last drink of the day, so give it as many shots as you'd like, and then I'll let you know on the last one.
And does it start? Just tell me what it starts with.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Maybe chocolate.
Yeah, we won't be able to draw a picture on this one, I don't think, 'cause it won't be a latte. Well, I guess there's a hint there too. I think you're looking to max out. I'll be honest, this one that they have listed in the guide is not like a special or cool drink.
It's not.
No.
So-
In this, the guide that I'm following here just says, do you want to know?
Yeah.
Chocolate honey.
But that's not
Just
warm.
that's sweet. I think, but like it ends up being hot from the machine.
Oh, I don't think warm is necessarily okay.
So like hot chocolate, and then it's very sweet. Nope. Yeah. I have a feeling this one's probably pretty lenient, but anyways.
Here's a
Yeah.
honey chocolate. Do I have an item to give you? No.
No, there's no item for this.
I
We
wish I
already
gave the
gave it-
fidget spinner to someone for no reason. Here's some honey chocolate. Here you go.
Do a neck flip. Price.
This tastes amazing. Thank you, Chris Evil. This really is my kind of drink.
It is very thick, is it not? The viscosity seems to be nearing 10,000 CPS. We like how different this experience is from the drink you served us the other night. I'm impressed though, Silver.
Yes, Silver does have a Starfleet one. I think in the last episode, or I don't know if you call it an episode. Last time we were playing this, they talk about how like, oh, I saw this show, and it had this sort of progressive lean into like aliens and whatnot, and so yeah, he's got the emblem on there.
It's funny.
It's just a stealth cosplay. He's just
he
admitted
was
it.
he was like, I watched a show about space flight, and so I copied their outfit.
Yeah.
Like, oh. You've become quite savvy at navigating these situations, even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether.
Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them. But I need to get used to them anyway.
It does sound like he's got suspicious today.
That's far from the worst of it.
Prom's tomorrow! What do you mean?
Chris Evil, you know the cafe I said I'm opening?
Yes, you're my rival now.
Well, it's not exactly like this cafe.
Damn it. You're doing a hookah bar, aren't you? I knew it. I knew I should have put it in early.
In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. For the past few months, it's been the basis of operations.
Are you doing a terrorism?
Or save.
That's weird because
S-A-V-E.
I have save game right here. Save.
Save. Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials.
Oh, if only it was a bear cafe.
I know, it sounds very reckless.
No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you.
I don't know. But you see why I've had to become savvy, as you said. I have a lot of people depending on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here. And how to understand themselves. For all of them, it's an existential matter.
More like an extra-existential matter, like extraterrestrial.
Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind.
Just bees.
I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda.
We are not offended. We have always known you were different from us. It's all the same to us. You are our sibling, whether you live as the hive or as an earthling.
Amanda, I really do love you.
What is love?
Oh, Jesus. That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have a rest.
We will remind you of it.
I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back?
Absolutely. Our energy is also 98.429% depleted.
Yeah, Zed, just send that. Just link that, and then just turn off this phone.
Is there anything we can do to help?
Chris Evil just code switch. I mean, it works in the plot.
No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But you have a different part to play in all this.
I know, Silver. You know of my ability that this is a video game.
And you've been playing it very well.
Don't tell me what I've been doing, Silver. You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you. And please, come again soon. You'll always be welcome here.
Us and many others. We know, and we're grateful. Good night, Chris Evil. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think it needs my wishes.
How do cats snore?
They do a little. I don't know if it's coming through my microphone though.
Good night, Chris Evil. See, now we can use good night. We find it rather odd that...
Maybe we should continue this chat while we walk?
Alright. What a night. This has been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, little one. Don't you have a home? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up.
Meow.
Well, I guess it's time for you to let me close shop. But Silver, it's an honor to be related to someone like you. Oh, oh, oh.
Ginger latte, a warm energy boost, perfect for a cold evening. You could draw on that.
You can draw on that.
Next day. Tuesday, September 26th. Oh my god. What are we
First
looking at?
workaholic treatment centered to open in 2024. No phone, no rest, no laptop, just rest. Beachgoers report. Silver algae blooming on Alki Beach. Curbing recent security breaches, government to block data leaker websites. Well, all easy. Citizens' data. Stop, says the government.
Click palm slap his taint.
The Evening Whispers, free of charge, Tuesday, September 26, 2023.
Let's start the day.
Something's missing from... Chris, you need to... Hold on, I have to check my social media. Let's see. Amanda and Silver are fully friends. Yay.
Hey.
All right, let's check.
She's a 10, but a very a freelancing elf.
Fuck yeah, Lua. You go, girl. Absolute yeah, absolute boss babe moment right there. So she's a 100. Oh, God, they're so cheesy. It's cute.
Do you think VR would really take off in the future? I personally can't use it for very long, but maybe that's just me.
Who took this picture?
Aqua, of course.
Having an ocean fish as a pet is so hard, especially living in a city such as Seattle. But it feels nice to have someone depends on you, you know?
Busy all day today. Don't forget to drink water. Still in hiatus, though.
It's coming together! I can't believe it! It's gonna be so good!
Today's delivery cutoff time, 1,500 hours. No night shift.
I bet we're gonna see Riona then.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow I feel like it's going to be a long, long night. My precognitive powers. Or not. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's all our options covered. Let's go! Do you want to save?
Yeah, I'll save. Good evening. Hey, Chris Evil! How are you? Not too shabby, I hope. Everything is just fine. You sure? Positive. How about you, sir? How's work? My shift is over, so I'm free now. Nice. That reminds me, Mr. Hyde was just here the other day. Ah, that's right. Did he tell you the reason for his visit? Yeah, he's moving back here, right? Or at least, that's the plan. Yes. What a nice surprise. He told me he's got a few things to discuss on that. Well, it's part of why I'm here tonight. Aside from getting myself a hot drink, that is. On that note, I'm so ready to take your order. Much obliged. I want a hot drink. Hot! Hot! So, Hendry told me about this Indonesian ginger drink. It has milk, honey, and a couple of other things in it. I think it's called stumj. I'll have a cup of that. I remember making the stumj.
I just now realized that his nose is colored so that it looks like a wolf's nose.
Oh, yeah. Neat. What did he say it was? Milk?
STMJ, milk, ginger, and something else.
Is it honey?
Yeah, is that a rhetorical question or do you want an answer?
It's a rhetorical question. I'm going for it.
You got it.
Stumj! There you go. Fuck yeah. Rupad. Got it. Susu milk. One nutritious drink from the archipelago coming up. Thanks a lot. So what's in it again? It's a hot blend of egg, milk, ginger, and honey. The drink's name itself is the ingredients: susu, telu, madu, jahi, milk, egg, honey, and ginger. No wonder it somewhat reminds me of eggnog. A bit spicier and not as rich. But I can see why Hendry likes it. It's a great stamina drink. You know in Breath of the Wild when you're trying to climb those rocks and you're about to fall? chug that stimage. He probably needs it to keep up with Rachel's work. You're probably right. As long as he remembers to take breaks. Maybe I should invite him for a drink here sometime. What do you think? Please do. I love voicing injury. That would be lovely. Then consider it done. You know what? I don't think Hyde will show up tonight. Why is that? When I called him earlier to confirm, he sounded a little annoyed. And it's not exactly great outside either. I thought he liked this kind of weather. Him? Yes. His car? Not so much. That thing wouldn't survive this kind of storm. Now that you mention it, you may be right. I used to drive him in that car, back in the day. Did he ever tell you how old it is? Yep, gave me the whole backstory of it. Oh, I guess I'm surprised he still uses it at all. The car clearly holds special meaning to him. He is also quite sentimental about it, which makes me wonder if he has anything to do with him moving back here. What do you mean? He's lived here before, right? Yes. And he kept bringing up his past, too. Are you saying his move is motivated by nostalgia? I was going to say homesickness, but I realized that makes no sense. I get what you're trying to say, though. It's the strange longing for times gone by. Considering how fast things are changing these days, maybe even too fast. Which is ironic, really. What is? Live long enough, you'll realize the only constant in life is change itself. Things like shifting necessities, curveballs the world throws at you, decay, just stuff we have to deal with, indefinitely. Considering our lifespans, you'd think we'd get used to it at some point. But we never do. Never completely, anyway. I suppose the idea of getting used to change is a paradox in itself. That sounds about right. Perhaps nostalgia is like an anchor for dinosaurs like us. The fuck does that mean? Keeps us losing ourselves to the world's relentless speeds. You get used to these after a while, huh? Pretty much.
It's gonna be.
Oh, hey there. We meet again.
Yes. Hello.
Excuse me for a moment. Got it.
I have to thrall my bishy BF.
Welcome, Miss Riona.
Good evening. I'm meeting up with someone.
Oh, okay then. How's your car, by the way?
My car. Oh, you mean the tire?
I bet it's very tired.
There's really no need for concern, as it was an easy fix. But thank you for asking.
My pleasure. Wait, wrong character.
I like to think that Chris Evil just picks up on people's qualities, and then like when Georgie's around, he'll chew on like a toothpick, like Georgie eats cigarettes.
My pleasure.
May I order a cup of Russian tea?
Hold on. I got this.
You got this.
Red. What the fuck? You never told me. What the fuck? Do we have Russian tea? Ow. Alright.
You want a hint?
Am I right? Is it red? Is that...
No, there's no red, unfortunately.
Damn. That was a really good joke. I don't want anyone to forget that I made that joke.
I'll never forget.
Alright. Tea. What makes it Russian?
Honestly, I don't know.
Fuck. Alright.
You want me to just give you this one?
No.
Okay.
I need.
We have a lot of people who are going to show up today, so you probably don't want to trash too much.
No. Okay. I know we have a lot of people, but I have to solve this. So it's.
Do you want to save?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. You want me to do like a what Codemasters thing, where if you get one correct, then I'll tell you if it's in like correct but in the wrong position. I'll give you like, I'll let you know like one in the correct position, two in the.
No. Okay. Okay. What should I be looking for? Cold, or is it just like fucking out of nowhere?
I could give you like tastes to go, like qualities to go for if you want.
What's the qualities of Russian tea?
Kind of. I guess like a little sour and spicy.
Sour and spicy. Is it fucking lemon ginger?
Not ginger.
Oh, cinnamon.
Yeah.
Weird.
This might be one of those that's just like supposed to be a well-known thing that we're just not aware of as non-tea drinkers. And there it is.
Enjoy. Oh god. Oh! We now know Riona's birthday.
Heck yeah. Hey, wait, go back to it. Sorry. That's my older brother's birthday.
Hot dog. Russian tea for the lady Russian to deliver. Oh, I'm so fucking funny.
Oh, despite the name, it's an American drink.
No.
That's a good one. This is perfect, by the way. Thank you.
You're welcome. So who are you meeting with, if I may ask?
You should know, shouldn't you? After all, you were tasked to give me his contact info.
Hendry! Damn it, no. Oh, that's right. So you two did end up contacting after all.
We did, yes. But truth be told, I really wasn't sure about contacting him at all.
Why is that?
Because as far as I'm concerned, there was no real reason for me to do so. Nevertheless, I sent him an email the following night. Right after the completion of my final delivery at 3 a.m.
That's pretty late.
A little, but surely no worse than forgetting it altogether.
Gig economy, man.
But he replied straight away, to my surprise.
Had no idea he was such a night owl.
That's that hiatus.
Or perhaps just an extremely early bird. I want a satyr who gets up early. I want a satyr who stays up late. I want a satyr with unlimited prosperity who uses a machete to cut through red tape.
What is this? Are these lyrics?
Yeah, it's the lyrics to Short Skirt Long Jacket by Cake. And
Okay.
it's I want a girl who gets up early, I want a girl who stays up late.
Gotcha. You're planning to see them at some point?
I am. I'm gonna see Cake soon. I'm super stoked.
Cool.
Right. I wonder if he ever sleeps.
That should be a question for you too, miss.
Oops. Anyhow, he answered me with an apology. He regretted his rudeness from when we first met. Which was another surprise, since I didn't think it was such a matter of concern.
Well, he did return here the next evening, looking for you.
Did he?
Yep, he said so himself.
I see. How peculiar.
What a weird word. Peculiar. I can't not say that word.
Peculiar?
Peculiar.
Yeah.
It's just a.
What a peculiar word.
In any case, we exchanged phone numbers and have been texting ever since. Then he said he wants to meet up and speak in person. Which is why I'm here now. But I'm still not quite sure it's necessary.
I mean, maybe he just wants to chat and hang out.
Perhaps. I suppose we'll see.
Gotta sit up. So Hyde's not coming back tonight. Perhaps for the best, given the circumstances. Is he okay? Yeah, he just wants to take it easy tonight. Understandable. My apologies for these searches. I was hoping it to become more stable as the days go by, but no need to apologize for something out of your control.
That's right. You tried everything you could.
I know. Thank you for your understanding. How are you doing, miss?
Hey there. Did you manage to resolve your issues with children?
Sorry?
Oh, I mean the hospital admission problem from the other day.
Oh, that. For a minute there, I thought I had a beef with kids I was unaware of.
Sorry for the misunderstanding.
Those damn kids, the youths of this generation, have no respect. No worries. It was funny. It's only been a few days, so not much has changed. How about you? Feeling better?
Yes, well, I apologize for the way I acted a few days ago.
We all have our bad days, so don't worry about it. I'm a literal werewolf, so some days I am a werewolf.
Thank you.
While we're on the topic, I told Officer Georgie what happened to your car. Would you mind pointing out where you believe the incident took place?
Sure. It was quite near the police station, actually.
That's right, the cops are doing it.
At a metered spot just outside the now defunct library.
Oh, the vacant building at the Board intersection. You know, like the Board Ultimatum. It's the 5th movie, the Board intersection.
Yes, that's correct.
I see. So it was originally a library. You know the area. I know of the property, yes. It's been abandoned for a long time now. But it's a heritage building, so I often wonder why nothing's being done about it. Since it's located in a very populated, culture-centric neighborhood.
That's true. There's even an art college nearby.
Ugh, an artist. Right? Then again, I've always found the street a bit odd.
How?
It's just barren. Especially if you consider the area. And the weird thing is, I feel like it wasn't always that way. Feel? Don't you mean remember? Nope, exactly what I said. It's a feeling, not a clear memory. Strange, isn't it? It's so stupid. That's not funny to most people. Like, it's not that funny at all. But
internally, pattern recognition.
For those in the chat that don't know of the incredible Sonic OVA from 1998.
Somewhere around there, 97 or 98, I think.
Yeah. There's a dub. Oh fuck, my computer is just like, I'm gonna autoplay this shit. There's a dub. It's very good. But Sonic goes against Metal Sonic, and he says, "Strange, isn't it?" And I don't know why. It just gets me. That is odd. Do you think that we'll ever go one stream without mentioning Sonic the Hedgehog?
I don't think it's possible, no. It's 96. But I wonder maybe if the dub came out like a bit later or something. But yeah, it's great. Great piece of Sonic media.
If you got like 45 minutes to kill and you just want to see some good old fashioned like to me it's like the precursor to Sonic Adventure, right? Like it came out before Sonic Adventure, but it's got so much Sonic Adventure and energy in it.
Yeah, it's got an expanded world. It's got that attitude.
It's got
that
monkey
90s
girl.
vibe.
There's a monkey girl.
It does have that, and that's not something that Adventure has.
It has and she's the daughter of the president.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mr. President.
Mr. President, you kidnapped the president, didn't you?
Yeah, you kidnapped the president, Sarah, to take over South Island, didn't you?
God, fuck.
No, to hold them for ransom and take over South Island.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm.
There used to be a flea market there a long time ago. Perhaps that's what you're recalling?
A flea market, huh?
Sounds itchy.
Huh. The last time
Because he's a wolf.
Yeah, it's a good one. You got it, Brantley. You did it.
Don't patronize me.
The last time I drove there, I remember seeing nothing but concrete. Oh, wait. There was a single dead tree surrounded by strange trinkets. A dead tree, huh? No idea why I almost forgot about it. It stuck out like a sore thumb. About 8 feet tall, no leaves. It's been there forever too, as far as I know.
I think that was a Korok spot. That hawthorn tree was something of a landmark for us drivers. And the trinkets you spoke of were actually remembrances of sorts.
Remembrances? Hold on. I'm just going to recap a bit here today because the people that are voicing this kept talking about Sonic, and this is a very disjointed conversation.
Sure.
Your car was vandalized near a muted parking spot in front of an abandoned library on a seemingly deserted street within a busy area that has a large dead tree surrounded by remembrances for some reason.
Sounds about right. Except the tree is no longer there.
Of course it isn't. Oh?
This is a cursed-ass game.
Are you serious, Pops? Why wouldn't I be? That is crazy. Good evening, gentlemen. Hey, everyone. Oh, boy. I thought I'd be early, but you're already here, lady. Fucking...
Hello.
Chris Evil, for the love of all things holy, tell me my lighter is here. Well, you're in luck, because it is.
Save the game.
Oh. Oh, you want me to not give it to...
What if you give it to him after you told him that you have it?
We'll try. Would you like me to get it now for you? Nah, it's fine. I'm just glad it's here.
You know, I can't blame Georgie. I forgot to bring my earbuds with me from home, and so I've been using an alternative headset. So sometimes it's just like, you know what? I'm just glad I know where they are. I'll live as my substitute.
All right. Just bring it with my drink later, okay? Fuck. Sure. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Sure. Let me know when you're ready to order. Cheers.
Chris Evil just looks over his shoulder at Georgie like, wait, what the fuck was that? Did you just no?
No. Well,
You're
well,
looking at me crazy. Sorry, go ahead.
what's up, y'all? What's new? Evening, officer. God, I have to do so many voices right now. We were just talking about the spot where Miss Riona's car may have been vandalized. Oh! They got your car too, lady?
Yes, but it's not a big issue.
Still, sorry you had to experience that.
See, now you know what it's like when I have to do Danganronpa.
That's fair. Where did you park your car, miss?
I can send you the coordinates if you'd like.
That'd be real swell. Got it.
Okay.
Oh. Is it within the area you expected, or... Pretty much. The same location where I parked mine a week ago.
I see.
Oh, that's you. Fuck. See, I'm just...
Do you want to take Riona too?
You can rest assured we already increased patrols in that area. You know what they say? The one thing that stops crime is more cops. That's great. But I'm the only one doing it at the moment. That sucks. What's that? Am I hearing you out of all people doubting my skill, Chris Evil? No, of course not. I just thought it means an unfortunate increase to your workload. Sorry, sometimes I just remember that the character is named Chris Evil. Them's the breaks, I suppose. Anyway, give me your strongest espresso, Chris Evil, and don't forget my lighter. Hold on, let me save so I can forget your lighter. I know this one by heart. Coffee, coffee, coffee.
Espresso.
Alright, here comes the strongest espresso in the house. Cheers! Perfect as always. Did you just forget it?
You forgot already? Oh, Georgie. Oh, Georgie.
Coffee, coffee, coffee.
You give it to him and you're like, you don't know how much you owe me for this.
Give
Yeah,
item.
You give him the lanyard instead.
Oh, there it is. Thanks, Chris Evil. You probably think I'm being silly, but what can I say? It's my lucky charm. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's borderline superstitious, I know. Don't you have anything of the sort? Well, I have a good reason to be superstitious. Whenever I don't have this with me, things happen. Yeah, Georgie, things happen all the time. Right. Alright, here comes the strongest espresso in the house. Cheers! Perfect as always. Are you ready to order? Might as well. I'd like something desserty. Because it's my cheat day. Any specifics in mind? Well, I saw this video of a Spanish hot cocoa drink the other day. It was so thick, I thought it was chocolate sauce. The name also reminded me of a song, but for some reason I can't remember the title now. You know, that sounds oddly familiar. For real? And then I'll have a thick cocoa. It's got milk and a little hot spicy kick to it.
Hey, question. What's the other item that we've been holding on to?
It's
I forget
the lanyard.
already.
It's
Whose is
someone's
that?
apartment key. Maybe. Oh shit. I don't know. Or maybe it changed. I think it changed. I don't know.
Let's see. Blue key card. Forced fail. Can you?
Did we miss it?
Ooh. We might have needed to give it to Hyde on day 5.
That's weird.
Well, next time Hyde comes around, let's maybe give it to him. We'll see if he takes it.
Okay. Spicy kick is either cinnamon or ginger.
Let's see. Sorry, I have to get back to it.
Oh, it's not coffee. It's chocolate, milk, and then said a spicy kick to it.
Trust your instincts. Yeah. Do it.
Serve it. Here comes a cup of Spanish Sahara for you. Oh, so that's what it's called. That's what we call it here, at least. You think he's gonna post it?
Yeah. Why else would he take a picture? He's on hiatus.
Very cool. Then bon appetit. I think this is it. Very tasty. Thanks, Chris Evil. You're so welcome. So, Pops, just earlier you were telling about the creepy patrolling experiences, right? Was it in the same location where the lady's car was? Creepy patrolling experience. Well, I don't know if I should even talk about it, because maybe it's just a tad too spooky, even for me. What happened? Tell him, Pops. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. Then there's more the reason to talk about it, right? Maybe someone here will know something. You've got a point there. Y'all were talking about the area anyway, right? Yep. Well, I've been patrolling there the past few nights. The street itself is fairly straightforward. It's about half a mile round trip from the intersection back. There's nothing much there either. A concrete sidewalk with metered parking spots, a fence here and there, and an unfinished construction site with a couple of CCTVs dotted about. No tree? What tree?
There used to be a dead tree in front of the old library.
Sorry, I'm reading up on this. I'm trying to figure out where this ID goes to. Maybe we were supposed to give it to Silver? Hold on. Let me look at this.
Oh, you do that? Hi, chat. See a few folks hanging out.
Yeah. Okay. Dang it. Sorry. Okay, so I misread the guide. You know how we automatically give the agent ID to the officer?
Yes.
This is a different thing than lanyard in there. But I think that we're supposed to give it to Silver with his first drink order, and then as a result,
this is some time travel.
Bed can't get it.
This is some time travel bullshit.
Yeah.
So we play this as it is, and then we go back. Yeah, this is
no worries.
This is time travel bullshit. Okay. Ow.
If you want a perfect walkthrough out there, you go watch it somewhere else.
Well, we'll do it at the end.
Yeah.
We'll do what we did last time. Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Oh, that old dead tree. It was uprooted by the city back in January. The commercial community decided it wasn't really a good look. So when the city started a massive cleanup project last year, well, they simply voted to get rid of it. I see. Why? What's up? We were talking about it earlier, and, being a decades-old landmark aside, could there be something more to the tree than just, well, being old? You think so? That's what I think after listening to Miss Riona.
Are you expecting something from me, Chris Evil?
Huh? Oh, no. I'm sorry if I crossed the line. You just seem to know a lot about it, and I don't want to mix up the facts.
I understand. But I would like to hear the officer's spooky tale first, if you don't mind.
Gladly, miss. Almost forgot about me there, huh? God, there's so many people here. So anyway, patrolling on the street is an easy task. Only 4 or 5 cars would park there overnight, at most, which makes keeping track a breeze, because I can only count to 12. Which is a weird number to only be able to count to, considering base 10. Anyway, sounds ideal enough. As expected, though, nothing happened the first 2 nights, but yesterday was a different story. Hold on. What a strange setup, eh?
What a stage setup.
Eh. Oh. Oh, there you go. Thank goodness. Sorry about that. Please continue. Alrighty. Well, it was nearing the end of my shift, and I found nothing was amiss. There were only 4 cars parked that night. 2 spaced across the street, and 2 on the opposite corner, side by side. My plan was to leave after I walked one last round to make sure everything was okay. And a reminder, you can cover up the whole place in only 8 minutes. Okay. Then, at the end of my walk, I took a drag on my cigarette. Smug as I was about to clock out, thinking 'twas another night, job well done. Right? Wrong, as I immediately was faced with the impossible. 3 cars, 2 side by side, 1 across the street, all tires flattened. That's 12 vandalized tires for you, and a span of less than 8 minutes.
That is so strange. It would take several minutes to flatten just 1 tire. And that's if you're using the right tools.
Right?
Well, you know what they say, fuck 12.
But that wasn't all. Oh, no, it wasn't. Because that was the moment when the streetlights went out. Suddenly, all at once. What? Right after that, I heard flurries of footsteps and laughter. That must be the children I have beef with. They were going farther and farther away from the scene, and yet I saw nothing at all. Oh. Are you sure? Did the CCTV catch anything? The infrareds actually managed to catch something, but the video weren't clear at all, so I'm still investigating it. Jeez Louise, Pops. That's way spookier than what you told me in the car, but it's cool though. I may be laughing now, but I almost pissed my pants there, you see? Well, whoever they were, they sure worked fast. Right? Anyway, Chris Evil, I think I want another drink. All this talking is making my throat dry, and coffee just ain't cutting it. I want straight milk. What would you like? What would you suggest? How about some tea with ginger and honey? Can you use the red flower stuff you have as a base? You mean hibiscus? Definitely. I have so much of this shit, I need to get rid of it. I'd like a red flower tea with ginger and a touch of honey. Red flower, ginger, honey. Easy. Georgie, you know me. You know I hate guessing. I don't know how to say it. I'm not even going to try.
It's funny because it felt like you were nailing it up until Rosella, the easiest part, and then you gave up.
Georgie, born and raised in Seattle, still a lactose intolerant cop. Hell yeah.
That's the only thing I'm intolerant about.
Oh? What does it mean? Jahe means ginger, te means tea, and Rosella is Rosella, another name for hibiscus. I see, a legit herbal drink. Should have said herbal, because that's very southern for herb. Spicy, but perfect for the weather. Good call, Chris Evil. I'm happy to please. If that's the case, let me join your patrol, Pops, because I'm not scared of ghosts. Real beings scare me more. Wait a sec, kid. What do you mean by ghosts, eh? Jumping the gun a little there, ain't ya? I don't know, Pops. Maybe it's even something crazier than that. This is a really serious problem, kid. Don't joke around like that. You shouldn't joke about crime. Sorry. Interesting. You know something? No, not me, but she might. Right, the tree, wasn't it? Oh, yeah. What about it, miss? It's your turn to finish your thought.
I'm not sure if this can be any use at all, but... Officer, are you aware of the story behind that tree?
The Giffen Tree? It's my favorite story. Whoa! 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 What? New tech! You can look around the fucking room, barely!
Oh, shit!
Fuck! This is new. Alright.
What if that was there in the first game too, we just never realized
It's
it?
probably there. It's right click, which I never do. I recall what you said earlier. People often leave remembrances around it. What do you mean by that, miss?
Well... It's because someone passed away there.
What?
Allow me to explain. I mentioned there was once a flea market on that street, correct?
Right.
They called it the Fairy Market. It was unofficially set up by the transients of the community. Transients being the government's term for unregistered citizens, including all the other uncategorizable beings at the time. Fairies were a part of that.
Huh? I remember learning about that. I took some multicultural developmental classes so I can be the best cop I can be. I was the only cop there. After the war, the government made its first official attempt to sort things out. Fuck, lore. Organizing equitable classifications was thought of as one of the first steps towards civil peace, but it was oversimplified, inefficient, and not speedy enough. Was all that before the Vindication Act? Way before that. Many who couldn't register were basically in administrative limbo, which we just call administration. What? That's as good as, like, not existing at all. Really, that's horrible.
It was the main reason why the fairy market was created in the first place. To ensure transients' survival throughout the changing times. In more ways than one. The market had no real schedule, therefore, the start of Fairy Week would be marked by flowers strewn along the intersection, just so people would notice and come and take a look.
Sounds kinda too low-key, no? Because it was illegal, silly. God, kids. I don't get it. I don't know how to do cool legal crime anymore. God. Oh.
And that was exactly the problem. The market ran day and night, its format unchanging. At the same time, the economy was slowly reshaping the landscape. People started to spend more, becoming reckless, while the laws were still shaky at best. And then a tragic incident occurred one night. A drunk driver was speeding and went off course, striking a vendor there. And the only evidence left of the crime was that tree, standing where there was no tree before.
Wait a second. What? Why did I never hear about this? How long ago was this?
The accident occurred in 1959, but the market itself was forcefully disbanded in 1961.
Happened before I was born, huh? How old are you, Georgie?
A few, like, what, 7-year-old, 10-year-old daughters? Doesn't say.
Yeah, I remember everything now. He might be like,
I feel like Georgie's like mid to late, like 30s to 40s.
yeah. It was actually quite an infamous case, wasn't it? But due to the nature of beings involved, most people couldn't help. But, well, forget. Huh? We're talking about the late 50s to early 60s here. Post-war media was still quite scarce, and I remember the drunk driver was also the son of a very wealthy individual. Oh.
Correct. But that wasn't exactly the part that made the case so infamous. It was due to the fact that no body was ever found at the crash site, as well as the vendor being a transient with no legal ID or paper trail. As a result, the court had no choice but to dismiss the case.
But there was a body, wasn't it? Just not the one people might expect. You mean the tree?
Right. When semi-spiritual beings like us pass on from the physical world, some may leave specific landmarkers behind. Not all can do that, though. Us banshees do that.
You don't?
No, we simply disappear.
So if I'm getting this right, the tree couldn't be used as evidence because it wasn't classified as remains yet. The witnesses were in the same boat, no paper trail. So the driver's lawyer took advantage of those loopholes, and that's messed up. Beyond messed up, Pops. Whoa. I'm boiling. That's so low-key terrible. I'll take a further look into this more, miss. But I have a question for you.
Yeah?
You think the vandalism has anything to do with the tree being removed?
I don't know. I suppose it might depend on when the acts of the vandalism began.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I better get going then. It's almost time for my shift. All right, officer. Break a leg, Pops. I'd rather not. Stay safe. Will do. I'll keep y'all posted.
So I got a little lost. So one of the vendors got hit,
Yes.
and then did their spirit embody the tree, which then got removed, or
yes, that's what
Okay.
that's kind of what Riota's theory is.
Gotcha.
There's one thing I want to confirm though, if you don't mind, miss.
Yeah?
It's about the fairies passing and how everyone ends up forgetting about them afterwards. I really thought that was just a myth. I guess not.
Unfortunately. That is why there used to be memorabilia around that tree. There were efforts by those who remembered to preserve the memory.
But it wasn't enough, was it? Else we'd have that tree. It really makes me question my memory. I also hit myself on the head quite often, you know, werewolf stuff. Are there any people I might have forgotten? Were there any events I missed? It's quite scary to think about.
For beings like us, being forgotten is inevitable. So, no need to feel bad about it.
Is that so? Oh, I didn't catch your name, by the way. I'm Gala. Oh, I'm Lucas. Nice to meet you, sir. Well then, nice meeting you. Good luck with your future auditions, Miss Ryota.
Thank you.
See you around. Bye, Chris Evil. Take care. You okay? It's getting real late. I still want to talk, but if you're tired, let me know. Have you eaten? Do you want something to eat? We don't sell food here. You don't? No wonder your place is always empty. Well, just kidding, Chris Evil. Don't hate me, please. Well, do you want another drink, maybe?
I wouldn't mind one.
Nice. What do you feel like having?
Something without milk, with a fresh feeling and some brightness to it. I'm also quite partial to the blue pea tea.
Okay, I'll order something for you, may I?
Sure.
Chris Evil, can you try this mix? I saw a pretty drink in the video and it looked perfect for Our Lady. What is it? It had blue tea as a base, a lot of mint, and a splash of lemon. God, easy. Made this before.
Yep.
Here you go, miss, from the man sitting right beside you.
It looks nice. Very pretty. I like it. Thank you.
I'm glad you do. And wow, Chris Evil looks exactly how I envisioned. You're a G, Lucas. I'm happy you both enjoyed it. But man, that whole case earlier, though. It's a whole lot to take in. Also, about the whole forgetting thing, that really gave me chills.
Why?
Don't you feel scared?
In general?
Just disappearing? In the end?
Lucas is having an influencer existential crisis.
Because I do. That's why I thought I finally understood you too. I mean, the reason why you wanted to become a soprano your way. The traditional way.
Oh? Care to compare notes? Because I've yet to be entirely certain about that myself.
Now that's what you call huge pressure. Before that, though, can I ask a little teeny tiny question? Just a little teeny tiny one.
Go ahead.
What inspired you to go down this path? I mean, I may have an idea on why you're choosing the hard way, but why a soprano in the first place? Dude, Lucas, you know nothing about music. You can't just, like... You have an octave, you have a range.
Because it's been done before.
Pardon?
Because there was already a banshee who did it before. So I know it's not impossible.
Whoa, for real?
Her part was that of a sorbet aria, and she was not very well known.
What is a sorbet aria? It sounds delicious.
Oh, I mean, she was a secondary character. Back in the early 19th century opera, sorbet arias would be sung towards the end of the second act, usually before the evening ended. Hawkers would use the time to offer their wares for the last time to the patrons. Often desserts. Hence, sorbet aria.
Oh, I see. Like background seating at the end of the show or something.
Yes. Things are different nowadays because people are expected to listen to the end. The first time I heard her voice was on an old recording of a comedy opera. I was still very young back then. She was playing a confused maid role at the very end of the opera, wondering why and how people could act so crazy when in love. But despite her confusion, she thought she wasn't so old that she couldn't find out the reason herself. It was a funny epilogue to the opera, but hearing a banshee sing such a playful and light-hearted piece, it was truly an eye-opener for me.
Oh man, I bet it was.
Sadly, I couldn't find any of her other works, but it was always stuck with me, nonetheless. So I left my commune and started trying on my own.
That's really cool and brave of you to do. So, I really like that our idea of Chris Evil is just not what his lines are like half the time. It's like,
Yeah.
that's really cool, but that's really cool and brave of you to do. I agree.
I've never talked about this before. It's a bit embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed. I think it's super cool. You're just feeling inspired to push yourself beyond what's expected of you. Like when I eat 7 burritos in one sitting. Wishing to leave a mark on this world.
Is that what you think?
Uh-huh. You're just trying to follow a path that has been traveled before. And that's not always a bad thing, especially for beings like us. You're just being careful, yet courageous. Right, because the path you're choosing to walk on is still difficult. Regarding leaving your mark, I don't know. I just feel maybe you're the same as me. Like, what's the point of being born if nobody's going to remember us? Right, Chris Evil? No comment. Aw.
Why do you want to be remembered so much?
Why wouldn't you?
Us banshees see the end differently than most. So, care to enlighten me?
I can't speak for anyone else, but in my case, I was a kid who grew up in a large family, you see? Like, humongously large. Literally couldn't count all my siblings even if I wanted to. Cause they're everywhere, thanks to my dad. Oh. We weren't wealthy though, not even close. The money situation was always suffocating us, for real. But sometimes Dad would drop by and give us some money. Though it wasn't even enough to cover utilities for more than a couple months. Then he'd just leave again a couple days later.
Are you the eldest?
Nope! But my older bros have already moved out by the time I hit high school. I was so surprised when my dad gave me the house after he died. Oh. Which is where my mom and siblings live now. I'm sorry to hear about your father. No, it's fine. I mean, yeah, it was weird to receive the news of his death from an attorney, knowing he passed away by himself, and how it took them a week to find out. Natural causes, by the way. So, I mean, how did he check out with an absolutely no one knowing? Where were my other siblings? What happened to his ladies? It was just so crazy to me. And I guess it just kind of haunted me. Haunted how? My life growing up was filled with disappointment over him, you know? I mean, in the best way possible. My disappointment actually drove me to work hard for my family. I just vilified him in my mind, like shaking my mental fist at him. Gonna do so much better than you, sir, and all that.
I see.
But then I received the news that he left me the house. Like, I know he had no money. The house is probably one of the only assets he had left. So when he gave me the house in his will, all I could think about was what went through his mind exactly.
The fact that he had a will at all was probably already a surprise for you.
Exactly. What am I supposed to think of that? What am I supposed to think of him? And does it even matter anymore? When he's already long gone. My older brothers came back, right? They wanted me to sell the house and divide the earnings. Wanting a slice of the inheritance pie, huh?
You didn't do that, right?
Heck no! That's why I left for LA. So if they really want me to sell the house, they have to chase after me. Good call. Thankfully, my younger siblings and I are pretty tight. We're a good team.
That's a relief.
That was also why I needed money fast. I needed to send money to help with my family's bills, and of course so I could stay alive as well. That's why I ended having to join the production house.
The production house?
Yeah, it was like a bunch of content creators getting together to make videos every day. I was young and naive too, you know? Because it was my first time venturing to another state completely alone, after all. So I didn't know better how predatory things could be. Man, this isn't even going to be an entertaining story.
If you're uncomfortable, you don't have to talk about it.
No, it's not that. I just really didn't like that production house. But I needed the money. Someone there saw my vlogs and invited me in. And as one of the youngest there, I tried to get along with everybody. But you see, we were all creators in the entertainment industry, right? Which means we all had huge egos. So naturally there was somewhat of a hierarchy of sorts. Trying to be all around helpful turned me into the butt of a joke all the time. They didn't discourage me at all, by the way. I mean, I also learned a lot there, not gonna lie. Still. But what ended up destroying my willpower was actually something real close, you know? Myself. What do you mean by that? Well, in a house where everyone wants to be the main character, each of us would need a solid, distinct persona, yeah? Eventually, I was assigned one too, which was supposed to be a good thing. But they wanted me to be the worst version of what I am, essentially, with heavy emphasis on what. I had a lot of nicknames too, like, "Hey, ya baby goat, what are you up to now, satyr boy? Here comes the party goatie. Mr. Excess. You gonna go fishing again tonight, or what?" Fishing? You catch fish. We had to go out and try to hit on people. And we weren't allowed to come home unless we failed spectacularly or scored. Oh, I always tried to be the punchline, though. Because there was always more views when something ended badly. But it was still the worst, because I really had to act it all out, you know? Bothering people for pretend dates, be sort of a dumb jerk just for the jokes. Just so, it all looked fun for the camera. Even if scripted, I never really liked doing it, honestly. Because in the end, all of it just reminded myself of my dad, you know? And I kept thinking, does the apple never fall from the tree after all? So yeah, the whole thing just really sucked.
By the way, I'm sending a relevant article into the chat for those who are listening at home. It is The Anxiety of Influencers by Barrett Swanson. It's about one of these production houses, and my god, it's a read. It's a good important read, but holy shit.
Yes.
yeah, good insider stuff there.
You had it difficult.
Yeah. Well, long story short, being tokenized sucked. The end. No disagreement there. Sorry, I swear that wasn't what I wanted you to talk about.
It's fine. I actually learned a lot this evening.
I just don't want to take up more of your time. So, can I ask you a direct question?
Sure.
Great. Would you be interested in guest starring on my new show?
Uh-huh.
I realized I was being dumb the day we first met. I kind of forced my thoughts on you and was just being a general smartass. I undermined your straightforward efforts because I was jealous of your solid resolve. Since everything I did was anything but.
But you succeeded eventually, didn't you? And you worked hard for it.
Yeah, I almost ended up losing sight of why I'd been doing this all in the first place. I went with the flow, made excuses a lot, all to justify the gain, but to what end? That's why I've been trying to put together a talent showcase for those who need extra exposure. It's going to be a small production thing. It'll be paid, I swear. And not with exposure either. Though it won't be much at first. Because I don't have that much money ready to use at the moment, so...
Wait. This is a bit sudden, don't you think?
Not as sudden as this, No pressure, though.
How does the show work?
Well, I'm not 100% sure the shape of it yet, but ideally we'll have like an interview at first. I'll record your singing, I'll bring all the gear, I'll also be doing all the editing and stuff. I'm gonna take a bit of time since I have my main show to do, but I did start my vlogging journey on my own, so I can bet the result will still be quality.
Your show will take to find the first guest. You realize that, right?
If it does, then it doesn't deserve to exist. I don't care about haters, but you do. That's why I won't push you.
I'm flattered. But no thank you.
Okay.
Thanks for considering me, though.
Hey. What if, Lucas, I can make coffee on your show? Thanks for giving it a thought. Looks like I have to go.
Okay.
It's got nothing to do with what you said, okay? Just bad timing.
Yes, I get it.
Cool. I hope we can meet again like this. If you want to.
Maybe?
I'll take it. Thanks for your time too, Chris Evil. Sorry if I bored you. No, truly, it was my pleasure. Cool. Okay, I really have to go. See you around.
Safe trip.
Alrighty. See you, Chris Evil. Come again soon.
I think tonight was the most I've talked in the past 2 years.
Same. I mean... and I'm quite glad to hear that.
Thank you, Chris Evil.
For what?
For being such a good host. I know I'm not the easiest being to get along with.
It's always a pleasure to have you and everyone around.
Then I'll be taking my leave. I feel like I have a lot to rethink. But I'll see you again soon.
And we'll be waiting. Always. Safe trip, Miss Riona. And have a good night. Phew. I think I'm done for the night. I hope everything will work out for everyone. Nearly perfect time.
Yeah. We'll get this saved, and then we'll see everybody next week. Unless something wild or interesting happens, we'll just be playing more Coffee Talk.
Well, proms tomorrow.
By the way, when it comes to familiar territory stuff, we got things in the work. We have a new episode. Yeah, a review of Danganronpa V3 finally recorded, and I need to edit it. And it's gonna take a while, potentially too long. So you'll either see that next, or you'll see a review for Maho Shoujo Magical Destroyers before that. It really just depends on
really good. Let me do the evening whispers.
Yeah.
The Evening Whispers, free of charge, Wednesday, September 27th, 2023. World Golden Culture Center grand opening to be held in Bhutan. Lunar Cell Panel prototype ready for first test. Newcomer progressive 11 metal band Avathor tops U.S. music charts.
That's Elvin, not 11.
Oh,
It's okay.
save game. I lost the lanyard probably. Ugh. All right. Good shit. Thank you for joining us. If you liked what you listened to, feel free to subscribe to our Twitch. We mostly do shit like this. Occasionally we'll play actual hard video games that require buttons and stuff. But right now we're kind of vibing. You can check us out on YouTube. As Brantley said, we do have our Danganronpa V3 video coming out. But if you like anime and you like listening to people talk about anime, and you want people to oh fuck, I am playing the Game Awards opening because I was checking what our last review was. You can watch us listen to watch anime, where we have our last one was Inspector, which was a month ago. God, we're so slow. Inspector season 2, good show, check it out. But we have a lot of other ones that are out there. If you want to follow me on Twitter to get updates on what's happening, feel free to do so. I post occasionally. But you don't have to do any of that, because we are not your dads.